It's the most Canadian thing you can imagine, the old outdoor rink. And with our crazy Canadian winters, it can be hard to tell when ice conditions are just right, and it depends on the sport. A big factor is temperature. On an indoor rink, temperature is fine-tuned to the degree, with slightly colder ice for faster sports like hockey or speed skating, and softer ice for things like figure skating. Outside, of course, you can't control the temperature, but it does still make a big difference, and certain weather conditions are better than others. If it's really cold, the ice can get brittle, but too warm and it becomes too wet.
When the warm weather comes in, it does soften it up and creates a few gouges and bumpy areas, so we definitely can deal with it getting a little warm, but once it gets to about +5 or above, it starts to really put some damage into the ice.
Big swings in temperatures can also cause problems like cracks or ruts, and it's not just when you're strapping on the skates. Take outdoor curling. Even the smallest changes like snow on the ice can make or break your game.
It does slow it down. You can see down the middle it kind of gets a little bit cleaner, and then off to the sides it's kind of gummed up, but it's all part of the game. You gotta adjust your game to suit the conditions.
On a backyard rink like this one, that little bit of snow or slush can really change how the shots move. So what are the best conditions when you're taking to the ice? Well, it can be a little subjective.
-10 is probably your best bet for curling, because if it's too warm, it gets too wet, then it slows everything down and creates ruts. And if it's too cold, it's just uncomfortable.
If I could have my perfect temperature, it'd probably be -5 throughout the entire winter. It's too much to ask for, but as long as we avoid getting to the +5 and above, that's a little bit too warm.
So with our temperatures all over the map, if you find your perfect skating conditions, best bet is to take advantage.